Well, I don't know if this is working. Well, this is the 29th. 29th of August. Yeah. Someone's coming in. Pretty place. Well, they nailed me. Let's see, fuck it up. Pretty much had passed last week. Girl went through my fucking stuff out in here all over. Social worker's gone. Today, my stuff. We got the fucking dogs. I've got proof. I put $500 down for the moving truck. Call the lawyer today. It is what it is. I'm going to shift this around so I'm not pushing so tight. I'm probably about, I don't know, size 20 buckets, 6 or 7 buckets right now. They put on some fucking weight again. Get some like deem, just like when I was a kid, fucking sitting in the fucking woods. Sitting in the woods. I don't know what kind of volume I'm gonna use. No, I'm probably not getting near this. I think God. There. I don't know what we got here. Anyway, I guess we'll start over. Well, that was entertaining. So I really don't know what to say. One thing I am gonna say is since this is a fucking webcam, I don't know how. Missing my life by explain. Today's my dad's birthday. My grandpa. And it's been 2 days. My right hand's been going out on me. Fucking withholding the codeine like you wouldn't believe. Major pain. Found this ring on it. Get that back on my hands. Tear it open. As you can see, I've lost a lot of weight. So much better. Doesn't matter because no one's gonna stop me. They can pay me and twist it on me too. I do have post-trial prison stuff. I just got assaulted again by a female. It was me, for whatever reason, participating in being left it at that. But I swore I was standing up for her, not like before. And after I moved in, she got a cat. I usually never take home for my birthday. I didn't get my permission. I still got a couple of aces. They got my documents. Well, so they got gone. So, will it stop now that they've gotten what they wanted? We'll see. Because I suppose we're just going to start rocking and rolling. Maybe we'll do a Coca-Cola commercial. I did a taste test once on Pepsi. While everybody was like, oh my god. Remember when they brought it back as the classic Coca-Cola? All these Pepsi freaks couldn't even pick out a Coke. Oh, the best pop is Coke. But they swore theirs was Pepsi. I could still drink Coke. I gave the guy a buck today. Strangely enough, probably the first time I felt one. They didn't notify me that they were taking me to court. Today I showed them the receipt from the moving company. I made my decisions with my guts, so I'm still alive, so there's gotta be a reason why I made these decisions. I'm dying without this. I managed to get them up to codeine and fucking Ativan. Yeah, it was a fucking dude. At least I found the place. I don't need anybody's sympathy. Nor do I want it. I made this decision. And I ain't stopping. And I'm not a lunatic. Oh. Would you be a little post-traumatic after my experiences? Well, I am. I admit that. It's ain't a bad place. Get to eat, sleep. I just wish I had really told my doctor today. Well, now that they've already got the document, why don't you just let me bring Willy in? We'll just stay here. She said, you didn't say that. She's pretty cool. She laid a decision on me about my man. I said, that's not even psych. I said, that's just the mother. She laughed. That's what you do with kids. Choose this or choose that. Fuck. Life's been entertaining. That's what I told her. If nothing else, it's been entertaining. Well, I'm a lot of things, so. But this honesty, I'm a storyteller, but I'm not a liar. Hand me even the benefit of the doubt for a few minutes in a story as bizarre as mine, because I'm telling the truth. Government don't like it when you decide, and I'm not one that you can hand me a pile of cash. I mean, I'll fucking go 3 months and not eat. Really? I won't. I don't get a check this month. I'm held here until the 11th. Then I just walk out into the world, and they fuck me out of my check for this month. Oh, well. Pay my rent. Not even 2 weeks. Cost me $900. I've gone $4,000 in the fucking hole. They painted me as a bad tenant. I'm sick. My body swells. And I'm a bad tenant. What I need is somebody to start taking a look. Because I left a pretty good paper trail. I want to know what they were doing with those children. So, I've made 50 fucking years. Pretty close. Or whatever. I'll take the 5. Thanks to get back to food. Truth don't change the fucking truth. I was getting it anyway. Girl come in, and she refused to take her meds, and they fucking showed her a needle. I said, you gotta take your meds. Or they'll sit on you. They'll make it harder on you. I mean, you know what they can do. I'll tell you something interesting though. I've known I was Hep C since '95. I haven't been able to get certain documents. Now I gotta be careful here. So, I requested these. Let's put it this way. There's documents that I've had lined up. I haven't got yet. Okay? So they may not be gold. Remember when I typed out, do I go with plan A, plan B, or plan C? I'm not going to edit or cut this bid. This is the first bid that I'm going to upload to YouTube. So now I'm going to summarize who I am. There's a buddy on Facebook who kept saying, well, tell me your story. Well, I put everything on Facebook. I mean, if he couldn't go down through Facebook and pick it up, well, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck he wanted. Right? Well, screw him. Screw him. Screw you all who ain't gonna speak for me. Because you can sit back there and say you claim truth all you frickin' want. I'll leave my fucking body right here in this fucking location here if that's what it takes for an investigation. I ain't giving up. Ever. I'll decomp. I don't die. None of us do. They don't call me Crystal Dragonfly for nothing. It's an illusion. But they can put me in the fucking... How appropriate my first YouTube video is from a spin bin. When I said that they were going to put me in the spin bin fucking years ago. Years ago. I've been trafficked. 3 years old, cried in a garbage bin. Watched the attempted murder of my mother with Matt. Started being molested, and I believe my brother molested me as well. Well, children, if you're listening to this, sorry. Think about it. It just might actually start making sense why all these lies about me. People don't even guess that I'm 50. They don't even think. I've had people guess over and over and over and over, like 4 times, and they still don't get that, like, I'm 49 years old. My sister told me in 205, you don't age, B. Well, because you accept yourself where you are, and that's just the way it goes. I went through all that, facing all that crap. You got nothing left. I got me. I got my truth. I got integrity. That's all I got. And people who like to sit back and be holier than thou and won't help can shove it up their fucking ass. Simple. Simple. Because they're only fooling themselves. Truth Network. Bullshit. Like bullshit. I'm fucking locked in a spin bin. I asked for help. 3 years I've gone through 9 assaults and a rape. And it ain't stopping me. I've been sterilized, given tainted blood, trafficked on the street. I was the first one to start talking to kids on the top of the street life. Outreach worker. Wouldn't have somebody noticed I was crazy? You know, a year working with outreach women exiting the street. Just because I didn't get along with some of my coworkers doesn't make me crazy. You know, I mean, Bonnie, even there, she kept 4 or 5 times I went to her about my logs being changed. Nah, I'd say it's more jealousy. There is nothing crazy about me. Odd. Well, I mean, I'm 2% of the population. I'm a frickin' idealist healer. Kind of a person would I be? Like, I am tired. My daughter is now 30. She'll be 32 in February. And I have been parenting linear people since I have been a child, trying to figure out what you people want from me. I don't think like you. I don't see the world like you. And I thank God for that at every moment of the day. Well, I'm 50 and I am tired of parroting, of being a parrot. I'm tired of parroting linear people. I'm not linear, but I'm extremely analytical. Very analytical. Now, I want to make this tape before they put me on double doses of this fucking resveratrol. Because I don't know what's going to happen. But I've been sterilized at 19. My stepfather was NSGEU, Nova Scotia Government Employees Union. And he was formally charged with taking a youth from the youth home, which is essentially a youth jail, and having sex with her. The charges all went away. Da-da-da-da-da. Everybody was paid off. A guy committed suicide. They called it, there was a huge report done, and it's called the Kaufman Report. I'll try and find the doc again and get the link to it. I don't know when I'll be able to upload this, but this is actually August 29th, 2012 that I'm recording this. 6:49 p.m. I'm late for getting back. They're gonna really be choked with me. But I'm finishing this damn fucking thing if it kills me. Well, yeah, I'm late. Yeah, I'm late. Well, I'm having another smoke with you before I go. So, if I'm doing stuff at the same time, it's because I'm packing up now that I realize I'm late. I lost my child in jail. I banged and banged and banged and banged on that frickin' cell. The interrogation from the Edmonton Police Services was brutal. I was barely 18, and I'd been trafficked. They should have helped me and my child. They charged me with bank robbery. Now, a cop got hurt in all this, so I'm not ready to go into it. And that's the first time I've said anything about the cops. So this is not even on Facebook. I don't talk a lot about that. But I'm telling you this because that is why they know who I am. I didn't know he got hurt. The old man fucking did it. I drove the getaway car. I broke him out of the jail. Yeah. Still on me. Stupid. But what's even stupider is me turning around telling kids to go to the cops. The same freaking cop service. How the hell can I do a workshop now with kids after everything that EPS has done? 4 years with HIV positive homeless people and a year of women exiting the streets. 5 years with St. Albert Youth Justice. And briefly I was on the RCMP advisory board. Now don't you think somebody would have noticed if I was insane? And all during that time, my kid was missing. December 31st, 1999, I got the fucking call. I was dressed, going for a flapper. I used to do singing telegrams and all that kind of shit. So there's a touch of me. Anyway. So, essentially, then when they took me in, I had blood. When I lost my baby, I had blood running down my leg. I'm not ready to get into that. But I'm banging and I'm banging and I'm banging and I'm banging on myself, praying somebody will help me before I lose my child. And I named him Dylan Edward Curry. Emergency 5-hour operation because I went through my uterus and hit my womb, or hit my bowel. And we were getting blood. Canadian Blood Services was getting blood from the U.S. prison system. Sweet, aren't we just right? I was lucky I didn't get the HIV vial. That would have been cute. So when I work with HIV people, not a day went by that I didn't feel blessed that I didn't get the HIV vial. There were porn photos he'd taken of me and all this kind of good stuff. And my mother blamed me. And then at 19, they took out my womb. I had my first abnormal pap smear at 16. It was a rough 3 years, you know. Then they decided that I wasn't fit. I was called devil's work. Devil's work? 6 years old. 4 months ago, I talked to my mother on the phone. I had an STD test from when I was 10 years old. It's on Facebook. And mother called me a liar for 10 years. Byron, he's got the Newfoundland case. He's got a wife, a child, and 2,000 of people behind him. Good for him. I got nothing. And not one person. I have Willy. Who cares about me? Why? Because I was a prostitute. Well, screw you. Because I was sold. And instead of helping me, I had post-trauma then, for crying out loud. They locked me in a spin bin back then, downed me out on chlorpromazine, so that I wouldn't rat out her husband. Because he was involved in the frickin' sex scandal. The government aspect never came out. It never came out. Well, I'm the only one to my knowledge that hasn't been paid off. Well, 4 months ago, Mom says she knew of 3 of us, including the one from the youth jail. Well, so here I am. They're trying to paint me loony. So I have no validity once again. Think they're gonna stop me? No, that is funny. Because it's not gonna fucking happen. In a million years. I wanna know who was passing out the youth from the youth. Who was passing the youth out to him? The Kaufman report states that the workers felt betrayed by the NSGEU, or the Nova Scotia Government Employees Union Association. Well, the representative was my stepfather. I wonder why they felt betrayed. So how deep does this go? Now, if you take Byron's case, which would have been nice if Byron had have decided to back me a little bit, then I wouldn't be in this fucking mess. I would have had somebody that I could have told, but I had nobody. So I've made decisions based on that. Some have so much and don't know. Well, too bad. It don't matter. It's not going to stop me. I'm still going forward. They have to kill me. They have to kill me. So, the next video will be respiratory. Double dosage. We'll see how this is starting to go. Anyhow, I guess I'm going to finish this smoke with you. So that's essentially an opening of who I am, where I am. I haven't even gotten into any of the other stuff about what's been going on in the last 3 years. With the assaults, the rapes, the frickin' trailer, the whole thing. So, you know, there's a lot more to post here, I guess. But this is my first video, and I've never done one before. And because I was a prostitute, a lot of people don't want to help me. But I can't change what happened. And if I'm going to ask for the truth, I have to speak the truth. It's not a vote. It's not an option, folks. Truth is not something of convenience. You can't pick and choose which portions you want. You're either honest or you're not. I'm sorry. Me? When I usually shut my fucking mouth. If I can't say something, I say nothing. But that's me. And that's where I am right now. I'm the 2% person in the room. I deal with tequila. And they can hold me only less than 2 weeks. I gotta pass them. Two days I've been having a hard time. I miss Willy. Crash, John, Cindy, Lorena, Mark, Marshall, Catherine. I love you guys. Anna. Occupy Zelma. Thanks for your support. Who knows what will happen? Maybe I'll only get this one video. Take whatever you can. If that's the case, take whatever you can and push for an investigation. Don't let them stop. Please. I'm prepared to die for this. I have nothing else. They took it all. They took my womb, they took my baby, they took everything. But they didn't take my honesty or my dignity. So I don't need sympathy. And they'll never forget. I got a creator on my side. Speak the truth. You always said creator. If your heart's there, you can't go wrong. Sweet dreams.